Okay, well, I have been off of the videos because I really just, have a life and family and work and all this other stuff I got going. But I feel the need to make yet another fucking video to make a point. A lot of people have already noticed this, even if they don't care to actually pay attention, but I couldn't give two shits less about what people think. I don't care about people talking shit to me or about me or any of this stuff. But when it comes to my social media outlets and what I do, I speak specifically on systemic oppression regularly. Now, whether that be homophobia, systemic racism, sexism, or the child support system, it is what it is. And whenever I speak up on the child support system, I have a lot of angry females who don't understand, saying that I'm a penis panderer or pandering for dick or whatever the crap they say. Whenever I speak up for homophobia, I'm called a dyke, a lesbian, tranny, all this other crap. When I speak up for women, I'm a feminazi. When I speak up for black people, I'm playing victim. I'm used to hearing these things, so it doesn't really offend me. It's just the fact that those people who say these things, those are the people that I specifically overlook and don't pay attention to, because those are the people who already have their mind made up, because they are the bigots that are making the system what it is. And until men and women actually care enough about each other to consider what the other people are going through, till men understand that women are being paid less and seen as less, or sexually abused more and blamed for it more, we're going to have an issue. And until women can see that the child support system is set up against men and it's not in the favor of the children, and it never was, we're going to have a bigger problem. People use children as an excuse to justify taking the rights or the money or whatever the case of other people. They don't actually consider the children, because if the children were considered first when it came to child support, there'd be a lot more men who are the custodial parents than there are now. And it's sad that it takes someone like me, who people claim is full of hate and all this other crap and anger and all this other bullshit, to have to constantly call this bullshit out. There would not have been a Stonewall and all this crap if the police were not brutalizing gay and trans people in the community, or not allowing them and their bars to sell alcohol, or just closing up bars and burning them down to the ground and killing them based on the fact of their sexuality or their identification or their identity issues or views. There would not be an issue if systemic racism did not claim that black and brown people will work for less or don't want to work at all, giving them an excuse or a justification not to hire black and brown people or to pay them less. There would not be an issue if people did not make up this idea that women, because we have the ability to give birth, that we are automatically more maternal, or our parental instincts kick in before or more so than men, just based on the fact that we are paid less and men are paid more, so it's easier for the system to go and take their money. Period. All of these things are wrong, and they're all obviously wrong. And the fact that we don't look at it because of the fact that us as women, we are oppressed so disgustingly and so much based on our vaginas. Like, there are so many things wrong with this system that are set up against us that we go out of our way to ignore the child support system set up against men. And wrong is wrong. Period. So if you have an issue with me, so be it. But I'm not speaking up on personal issues or my personal life, even if that happens to cohabitate with these fucking oppressive ass laws and regulations. I'm speaking systemically on a system set up against groups of people, whether they be men, black, brown, women, gay, trans, all these other issues. They are issues for more than just me, and they are issues that if you are looking over, you are on the wrong side of history. You're on the wrong side of the playing field. And for that, it's really easy for me to ignore so many of you. I couldn't give two shits less. If not a part of the fucking... This country needs a lot of fucking help. The mental illness is disgusting. The ability to overlook oppression just because you're oppressed as well, it's disgusting. The ability to overlook oppression because you're not oppressed, so much worse. So, fuck you, but I'm going to keep on speaking up on homophobia, sexism, racism, and the child support system. Period. If the system actually gave a shit about kids, they would question the finances, the mental ability, the living situation, everything. They wouldn't automatically just say, here, if you want your kids, dads, you're going to only see them every other weekend. And if you want more than that, you're going to have to come out of pocket, come out of pocket, come out of pocket. If this was about equality, men would have just as much right and say so to walk away from an unwanted pregnancy like women do. We can abort. We can put them up for adoption. We can take pills. We can take birth control, all these other things. If men had the right to say, I don't want this child, even though I got you pregnant, it was an oopsie, I was drunk, whatever, I just fucked up, there would be a lot less unwanted kids being born. And because the child support would not sit there and automatically dish out money to women, we would think twice before having unwanted children and calling it a blessing just because it's a financial blessing to us and a burden to them. Right is right, wrong is wrong, period. So get the fuck out of here with that, I'm a dyke, I'm a dick panderer, I'm a feminazi, I must be gay, I must be that. No. The fact of the matter is I see right and wrong right in front of my face, and just because it doesn't apply to me doesn't mean it's not wrong to be happening to somebody else. So go fuck yourself.